Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of The Faux Show. Today is Wednesday, April 25th. My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, The Faux Show is not a real show. It is a social experience because I don't look at you. Yeah. I look at the chat room, which I have here on my iPad.
I've got it full screen on my screen. Yo, chats, what's up?
It's over there on a monitor where we can see ourselves.
Probably.
You know? And then I have it on my monitor.
Whatever. Best lower third on the internet right here. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the jblive.tv lower third. Our live chat room is tuned in this Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Pacific, and they are hanging out with us live. Hi, everybody. Hi, chat room. Ange, wave at the chat room. Hi, chat room.
Hi.
Yeah. So we got a really good show today. We're going to give you a bunch of tips that after you get done with this episode of The Faux Show, you will be a pro at these various things in life. Plus, we'll throw a few things that you might not have known in our Did You Know section. And
stick around for Mail Sack.
That's nice. I like that. Yeah, actually, this is an important mail sack because it affects a lot of the downloads of the episodes with problems people have been having. Also, a few kudos and a few other things like that, and an announcement. So, 2 announcements, actually.
I don't remember, but yeah.
We have 2 announcements in the mail sack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just go ahead and start, right, with me?
Yeah. You're the first one.
I have
your first life pro tip, Angela.
All right. Don't switch it yet.
I'm just moving the switcher.
Okay. I'm just making sure you don't switch it yet. All right.
I'll be over here crying.
You know, did you?
Hi. I didn't check the shots. No.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
No.
When you make burgers and they end up too thick when they cook, there's a solution for that. And let me show you what that is. Right here.
Boom. Right there. What I like about it is the way it looks like it is radiating information.
And that is exactly how you mix.
So the faux show isn't a real show. It's a social experience.
Because we don't check our shots before we do it.
Right.
So here's what you do.
No, so your dad does this because your dad calls these fat burgers where he makes them too big and then just pretends like that's part of the reason he did it in the first place. Dang it. That'd have been awesome if it would have worked that time.
No, neither one of our shots.
All right, I'll pull them up over here.
So what you do is you make your burger and then you poke a hole in the middle. Not quite a hole, not all the way through, but you put an indent.
There we go.
And then during cooking, it won't end up being a fat burger in the center.
Right. It doesn't get so thick in the middle. It stays more even with the edges.
Yeah.
Which helps with even cooking and even, bite and all that kind of stuff. So
I have to be honest, that does not look like a very appetizing piece of meat.
No. Although Bilbo calls it a meat donut, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. There you go.
And actually, there's a lot of room. There's some love in there for the fat burger. So
I say throw a little bit of cheese in the hole.
Or bacon bits. Bacon bits would be good. Yeah, cheese or bacon.
Although
bits
I'd want bacon like everywhere, not just in the center.
Yeah.
So.
All right, you ready for the next life pro tip?
Let's see the next life pro tip.
This will save you money at the grocery store. So think about this.
Oh yeah,
everyone.
I'm really curious about this one.
Okay. So one of the problems with things like berries and all that kind of stuff is they mold really fast.
Yes.
Well, there's actually a way you can prevent them from molding. Now, bear with me because I know you're going to react strongly to this at first. But here we go. The key to preventing moldy berries is vinegar. Bear with me. Come on, you could do it. Bear with me. When you get your berries home, prepare a mixture of 1 part vinegar, white or apple cider. I would totally go apple cider. And then 10 parts water. 10 parts water, okay? You following that, dude?
Okay.
Dump the berries into the mixture and then just swirl them around. Drain and rinse if you want to. The mixture is so diluted that you're supposedly not even able to taste it. And then you just stick them in the fridge. The vinegar kills any mold spores or other bacteria that might be on the surface of the fruit. They last for more than a week.
Wow.
Yeah. Strawberries will almost go for 2 weeks without getting moldy or soft.
Wow. Why don't grocery stores just keep them that way? And you can just fish them out with a net?
Or why don't they put that in their little spray nozzles that they spray all over everything obnoxiously?
Kidding.
You know what I'm saying?
No
You know
kidding.
what I'm saying? All right, I'll pull up the next one since you is apparently gimped over there. But you can read it.
No, I got it.
You can read it. I'll just show it.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll show it. You read it.
Okay, so 11 things hiring managers won't tell you. Okay? Hiring managers won't say, I have no clue what I'm doing. A lot of hiring managers don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
It's sometimes it's hard, especially
if technology ones.
Yeah, if there's a lot of different or if there are very, very different positions to be hiring for, because they hire people, they do that easily, but they have to kind of know the job a little bit.
Yeah.
The jobs they're hiring.
It's hard, with the technology jobs too. It's hard to not know if somebody's blowing smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So. Yeah, because a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, that's a bad website. Yeah, you took the same mistake I did.
Yeah.
Where you thought you were advancing it, but instead you were derailed. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That is so dumb. And now it wants me to become a member.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's because it's 11 of 11.
Yeah, it started at 11.
Why did you? Okay.
I'm new to the internet.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm new to the internet. I don't understand how numbers work. All right. I have the number one thing. So you read number 11. The number one thing, I have pictures of my kids on my desk and they're not even my kids.
But why would they do that?
Just to give you a false persona about the company and the type, I'm a family person. That kind of thing.
The hiring manager does. Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing they won't tell you, I'll check for wedding bands.
Yeah. That's dumb though. There are plenty of single people that are good at work.
Or maybe they're looking for somebody who's not married actually. To be honest with you, like a technician is better not married because then they can work late more often. So one thing people consider sometimes.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that's something we've talked about when we're doing hiring, and we'd never tell the hiring candidate. But somebody who's married and has kids, for the particular type of hiring we were doing, would be more disadvantaged than the guy who was single.
Right.
Because he would be more available.
Right. Well, this next one really kind of irks me. And it's true. Hiring managers will hire women for 60 to 75% of what they pay men. And the thing is, I have a 4-year bachelor's degree. And Chris does not have, he has some college courses, but he doesn't have a degree.
I'm a dummy.
And he is, and he has always made more than me. Always, a lot more than me. And it's just
well, if
crazy.
it makes you feel better, I'm poor now.
Yeah, I know, right?
So that's good. All right. The next one is probably not too surprising.
Yeah, but it sucks because there's a lot more old people around.
We don't hire old people.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Again, that's going to be job dependent.
And that's such a stereotype too. Because they do have really good ideas. They might be old fashioned, but I don't know.
They usually always have a spare sweater. And if you need a sweater,
sweaters are really important.
Yeah. I prefer to hire someone who's currently employed. That makes complete sense.
And you know what? That is why I never hear back from jobs ever. Literally, when I was on unemployment,
it could be your mouth.
Except that they don't even call me or email me back.
No, that's true.
I've applied to a lot of jobs and I just don't hear anything back. And it's because I have been unemployed since December 2009.
Wow.
I know, right? I just thought of that.
Look at this. I'm looking for reasons not to hire you. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's something they're not going to tell you. That's
right.
That one's a little weak.
Yeah. Don't tell me your previous salary. I'll use it against you.
Oh boy. How much do I agree with this? Yeah. I've been asked, and then I regretted telling them because then if they were going to offer you something higher, they sure as won't offer anything much higher now.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it where they've asked and then they've matched it. Well, we can pay you that. Okay, well, what if I had said something a little higher?
I'll lightning blast you a couple more.
Okay.
That guy you added last week on Facebook, that was me. I'm sure that happens sometimes. I got through hundreds of resumes a day, and I spend less than 30 seconds on each one.
Well, that's true because at my last job, I did the hiring, and yeah, we got so many that it was really hard, and yeah.
All right, well, this next one's a really quick one. But anybody who orders online...
This is so crazy.
It's great, right?
Listen.
Google does everything.
Yeah.
Anybody that orders a lot of stuff online, if you get an email that says, your package has shipped, and they put the tracking number in the package, you can just take that, especially in Chrome, you can just take that tracking number and just paste it in the URL bar, or paste it into a Google search, and Google will come back with the tracking link for UPS, FedEx, I don't know, Mafia, whoever's doing your package shipment.
USPS, the postal office.
Okay, sure. Blah, blah. Yeah. And that is a really nice thing because it's just boom, boom right there.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about...
one link. Yeah. You don't have to click the, yes, I'm in the United States, or yes, I am the person that is, this package is for me, all that crap. Leanna asks, how do you get around that question, Ange Paddle? And she's referring to the salary question, I imagine.
Oh.
What you do is you find out what the position pays. That's got to be one of your top questions that you ask sooner in the
That's
thing.
true.
If you get to it before them,
get to it before they do.
Because if you say, how much? If you say, how much does this position pay? And they're not going to be like, oh, well, how much were you getting at your last job? Because it's really obvious.
And you don't want to overshoot either. You don't want to just say, if the job you're going for, you guess is this X, you don't want to overshoot it because then they're going to avoid you because you're too expensive.
Right.
So,
I know. Yeah, it's so hard.
But
if they like you, they're going to offer you something. And
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is nail polish remover easily and quickly removes advertising on free sunglasses.
Now, you know about this, right?
No.
I didn't either. I thought maybe I was the only person, so I was going to be like, yeah, I totally knew. Like I get the cheap glasses because I can't bring myself to spend a bunch of money on sunglasses.
No.
I just lose them.
We are so not name brand people. And I don't even know where my sunglasses are, but I wear these a lot.
Yeah.
So,
but like I have ones right now that have a little ESPN logo on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, Dylan's has like
stuff across the entire thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, he can't see it, but it's
the whole glass is
something boy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I wonder. I should try to take it off.
Yeah. Maybe. So yeah, there you go. Use nail polish remover to take those off of your sunglasses. Boom.
That is cool.
All right, now this next one is especially important for us because, well, we...
Whoa.
What?
Crash Bandicoot, who donated $10 a couple hours ago, says his sunglasses are $680.
Wow, I hope they do something really awesome.
Oh, he says he got them for $200 though.
Okay, all right.
That is funny, and thank you for your donation.
So here's another pro tip. This one came from Reddit, I'll be honest with you, but it's actually what I knew about. I think you knew about it too, but it's good to let people know. If you get attacked by the onion monster when you're cutting onions and it just like goes at your eyes.
You know, I can typically cut the first one okay, but if there's a second one, I'm not.
Yeah. If you dip the onion in water while or before slicing, it helps a ton with that. In fact, if you want to keep a little thing of water near where your onion slicing action is happening at, you can just throw the onion slices in that water. Keeps you from crying. You know, for us ladies who don't want our mascara to run.
It captures prevents it from flying up in the air into your face, right? I also heard that lighting a candle helps. I don't know why.
I don't know either. That's interesting.
Yeah.
We could try. We eat enough onions in this dang house that we could try. We could try either one of those. All right, this next one I've never tried.
Hey, what are you doing? It's mine.
I know. I just don't know if I ever want to. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. If you have a cut, you can use antiperspirant, your deodorant, to stop it from bleeding. Now, I said if you have a cut because, ladies, this isn't going to help you with your monthly business.
Wow, really?
I'm just saying, let's not. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. It's logical because it will create a moisture barrier of some sort and prevent it.
It says here the active ingredient is aluminum, zirconium, tridexarex.
No, tetrachlorohydrex.
It clots blood and stops bleeding.
Yeah. And
glad I put that on my pits every day.
I know. Yeah. Also, for you heavy sweaters, sweater again. For heavy sweaters, aluminum chloride is an active ingredient in the most effective deodorants.
Easy for you to say.
And it's typically found in spray deodorants as opposed to stick. And I say deodorant because I just say deodorant. It is an antiperspirant. Deodorant is it basically is to make you smell better. Antiperspirant is to prevent you, not sweat.
All right, you ready for the did you know section? We'll just bang through these really quick. Because this kind of goes along with the cut thing. So did you know that in some areas of Africa, local tribes use armies of killer biter ants to actually suture wounds? They get these ants all over the wounds and then they have them bite up the wound. And they bite it up and they close it. It's a form of stitches, but they, of course...
Interesting. Kind of like using leeches to get stuff off of you.
And of course, in those tribes, they can't bust out the sutures and sew them up. So they literally take those fire ants, those effing red fire ants, and here you go, boys. Bite that stuff.
Crazy.
All right. What do you got there?
Chat room.
Oh, how's the chat room doing?
They're talking.
Oh.
Do you see my "Oh my God, Angela" from Crash Bandicoot when I made that joke?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you know what a hypnic jerk is?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Well, I read the.
Oh. Well, what is it?
It's the falling in your sleep motion.
Yeah, when you're sleeping. You go
yeah.
Yeah, that's called a hypnic jerk. A hypnic jerk can occur during rapid eye movement phase of sleep as well, which you said during falling asleep.
Mm-hmm. Can also happen when it happens to me.
Can also happen during REM. Huh. So, yeah. In most people, a hypnic jerk usually occurs just once or twice a night. However, when a person is deprived of sleep or trying to fight sleep, it may happen more often. In extreme cases, muscle twitches can happen every 30 seconds or more. The disorder is called periodic limb movement.
Ocean Edge says he does it every night. Bliss does it all the time.
I hate that.
Leanna does that.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, you guys, that's rough. I hate that.
Still Bakken says, did you know jerk is a unit of measurement in physics? That's interesting because I took a physics class and I didn't learn about jerk.
I thought it was a Steve Martin movie.
It is the jerk.
Bump. All right. Okay, are you ready for this one? Are you ready for this? Okay. Do you want to read the headline? It's number 4.
What?
I'm jumping around, but number 4. Read the headline to number 4.
There is a practice called...
Go ahead.
Rumpology, where someone reads your butt like they would a palm.
That's right.
And it goes back to ancient times.
There's actually an ancient future reading practice called Rumpology, known as butt reading. It's the art of reading the lines, crevices, dimples, folds of the buttocks to divine the butt owner's character glimpse at what lies ahead by analyzing what trails behind.
I wonder, wow. I wonder if they also consider moles like another.
Man, if it's part of the characteristic, yeah.
I want my butt red.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you kind of have a nice butt. I mean, you see.
Well, thank you.
You could go sticking that anywhere. People wouldn't really mind. But
look at those butts.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, let's talk about this next story because I just wanted to toss it in here. The approval rating of U.S. Congress is 20% lower than the amount of Americans who approve of porn. So more people in America right now approve of porn. Yeah.
Over by
30% of Americans, according to this article, approve of porn, and only 20% of Americans approve of Congress right now.
Huh.
And I guess Congress has been on a they've been on a rock bottom ride since the BP oil spill. This guy has this whole presentation. Did you know?
Up over here, no, and even polygamy too. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, wow, I didn't see the part about polygamy, but yeah, it says here more people approve of porn, polygamy, more people are okay with the BP oil spill.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Wow. Boy, Congress really needs to get their crap together, huh?
No kidding.
That is pretty rough. All right.
Yeah.
The last one is, I didn't even check to see if I have audio on this. I hope I do.
Oh.
Because this last one is just a great video I wanted to play for the chat room. You guys will have to let us know in the chat room if we have audio on this.
Yep, please.
But, all right, you ready for this? Did you know that in 1988, there used to be a Nintendo cereal?
Wow! Nintendo! Super Mario Jump! Nintendo! Peanut fruit flavored crunch! Nintendo! Here's Zelda 2! Nintendo! It's very good news! Nintendo! You just can't move! Nintendo cereal system is a super part of this nutritious breakfast! Nintendo! 2 cereals in one! Wow!
Yes, honestly, I ate that.
I think I would eat the crap out of a Zelda cereal right now.
Zelda cereal.
I think I would eat the crap out of a Zelda cereal.
That's funny. All right. Well,
yeah, the Mario Brothers show. That's right. The chat room is totally bringing me back. I love it.
All right. Well, we need to cover this and that.
Right. So that's the announcements, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that in the?
Well, not.
No.
Well,
okay.
Technically not. But do you want to make it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's roll into the Jupiter mail sack. It's the Jupiter mail sack. Come on, you're supposed to do it.
Oh.
Mail sack. Anyways. It's the mail sack. We got 2 things we want to cover at the top of the mail sack.
Okay. At the top of
right up there on the mail sack, we want to talk about these things. So the first one is...
I like to get right up in that mail sack.
Grow and you grab it. Everybody knows, because I talk about it all the time, we have the affiliate links over at jupiterbroadcasting.com at the bottom of the site where you can click on them, and if you click on there, your shopping session gets tagged for us. And we really appreciate everyone that does that. We've added a new affiliate.
Yes. Guess what?
What?
We got approved for Gamefly.
So if you go down there now, there's a link for Gamefly, and if you click that link, it takes you to the Gamefly sign-up page. Now, I'm not going to say Gamefly is for everybody, but if you're hardcore into video games, you probably should consider it. And if you have been thinking about it, we now have an affiliate link.
It's the Netflix of games, for console games. And what's really cool is that, I applied for them way back when we started affiliates with other companies other than Amazon, and they declined us. But now they think that we're a suitable advertiser.
Oh, well, isn't that fancy of them? Of course.
Yeah, I reapplied just
the
a
link
couple
isn't
days
working
ago.
at the moment now that we're talking about it. I don't know what that's up with, but it was working yesterday. So if you check this,
weird.
Yeah, we'll look into that. But so that's cool. All right, but that was just part 1 announcement, right?
Yes, but in combination with that, we've got the Chrome extension that you already know about, which you just install the extension, then you don't have to worry if you go to one of our affiliated sites, it'll automatically affiliate it for us. Now we have
what? The
a Firefox
extension.
One.
Yeah.
And the FauxShow audience is the first and only audience to know about it. And we need some beta testers.
Yeah, so we'll put a link to the Firefox extension in the FauxShow show notes.
Over here.
Okay, good. Well, I can't show your screen anyway.
I know, but it must be.
Yeah, well, so I mean the link works, right?
Yeah, the link does work for Gamefly.
So we'll put a link in the FauxShow show notes for the Firefox extension. If you want to do that, install that into your Firefox browser, and then if you buy something like on Amazon
or Best Buy, any of the affiliates at the bottom of the Jupiter Broadcasting website, except Gamefly, because it's not included in there.
Contact Angela.
PM me, email me, private message me on G+, whatever.
Let her know what the item was that you bought, and then we can check our reports and verify that transaction was processed using the extension.
Because we don't have a way to know who bought what. Right. It just gives us a big list of different items.
There you go.
Since quite a few people are using the Chrome extension, and it doesn't even break it down by which browser used it. It's literally just a list. So anyway, let me know. Bilbo says he bought a laptop case thing. Cool. Using the Firefox one? If so, send me the description or a link to the item.
There we go. So very cool. Thank you to everybody who does those. You guys are keeping the network going. So we really appreciate that. And we found out today our costs will be increasing with bandwidth. So all of that is very much appreciated.
Nalaise asks, I'm an Amazon Prime member type dude. Are you guys able to get any money off of my book purchases for my Kindle?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Most Kindle books are affiliatable.
Yeah.
But if you have the extension installed, you don't even have to worry about it. You just buy like you normally do. You don't have to think about it.
I have one more kind of ninja announcement I want to slip in before we get to the actual email.
Okay.
So you know who Chase is, but a lot of people out there might know who Chase is. But Chase is another host that'll be joining us for the new show Unfilter, which is actually, this is the first time I've said it on the air. So there you go. That's a little bit of a scoop. And he does a show called Minecraft Me.
Woo!
Which is obviously right up a lot of people's alleys here on the network. And when we are shooting Unfilter, he may or may not, we're still working out the technical angles from that, he may actually record his Minecraft Me here in the Jupiter Broadcasting studio on the JB Live stream after Unfilter. So we may, while he'll still host it over at his Geek Gamer Weekly site, you'll be able to watch it be done here. And that'll be kind of a... Yeah, that'd be kind of a neat thing to introduce you to a new show and a new host. Now, we're still working out the details. One last thing. He might, if everything works out, do a tech demo show tomorrow night, Thursday evening. Thursday evening over at jblive.tv. Just watch for the Google Plus and Twitter feeds. They might do a tech demo if everything works out.
All right. So what night are you going to record Unfilter?
We're thinking right now Thursday nights.
Okay.
And then he would come out here after that and he would record
the Minecraft.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that might be 2 Minecraft nights in a row. Wednesday with me and Thursday with Chase.
We'll see. We're working it out. That'd be really fun, though.
Yeah.
All right, should we get to the email?
Yeah.
All right.
It's time. Oh, wait. We already did the mail sack. Mail sack. We're going to read some emails.
Do you want me to read the first one, or do you want to read the first one?
Sure, I can read it.
You read the first one.
Okay. All right. Robert Lay writes in and says, you may have already received... No, this is yours.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to read the other one.
All right.
Cole Simmons says...
okay. All right. Should I finish Robert's?
We didn't even start it.
Robert Lay writes in, he says, you may have already received complaints about the RSS video feed not working on Android devices. Yes, Robert, we have. Or at least on the Google Galaxy Nexus, which is what I have. The feed stopped downloading probably about a month ago or so. I am able to continue to download and watch the video podcast from other groups like Twit and etc. It's just your feeds that I have tried with both the large and the mobile. Large is what I'm using at work just fine. I even purchased and downloaded another podcast player for my Nexus just to learn that the same thing happens there too. The primary app that I've been working with is BeyondPod, which I actually just recommended on last, and Dogcatcher, which I've recommended in the past. That's me saying that. I hope you can either get this resolved or get back to me so that I can troubleshoot this, because both TechSnap and Last are my favorite shows, and I try to keep up with them, and I can only do so on my phone while I get ready in the mornings, and sometimes during my long distance aerobic runs on the elliptical. Awesome. Again, the issues I have is only with your feeds, and that is from Robert. So that is the issue we are having right now. Our current content distribution network is Blip TV for our video files, and they are making some poor decisions and sort of attempting to restrict access to files based on user agent detection. If you set your user agent, and both BeyondPod and Dogcatcher will let you do this, and I'll even put some troubleshooting links in the show notes here. If you change your user agent to something stupid like iTunes or some other stupid thing that the developers would have thought about that you really shouldn't have to worry about, then they'll download just fine. All they're doing on their end is just checking the user agent and saying no, because they're trying to control how the files get access to, but they haven't really thought through the whole process yet. I am working with their support on that issue because it's a big problem I'm hearing from. Probably at this point, I've probably heard from a couple of hundred people. So I know it's getting big, but hopefully we'll get it solved soon. One of the things we're looking at from a financial standpoint is moving over to a different hosting provider, maybe Scale Engine or Max CDN, somebody like that is cheaper, but though there's a per gigabyte transfer cost associated with that, and we transfer a lot of gigabytes. Yeah,
the thing is we're not just an audio only show, so our options become fairly limited and expensive fast because of how big
we're
video
really
is.
In that spot where,
and because of how many formats we release in.
Well, and how many downloads we get. Where they ding you on your overall transfers, and all of them have like the spillover where if you go over a set limit, then you get charged at a higher rate. So you get dinged when one of your shows does really well. It's just not a great situation. But we are working on it. All right. Do you want to read the next one?
All right. Cole Simmons writes in and says, just wanted to tell you guys how great of a job you're doing. I have always liked technology, but never really thought about it as a career field for me to go into. I was working as a chef at a local casino and caught an episode of Stoked and thought you guys were awesome. You guys do such a great job that I am now a regular Last and TechSnap viewer. Not only that, but I enjoy you guys so much, and you seem to really enjoy working with tech that I thought I should go do it myself. So 10 years after high school, I've gone back to college for network admin/programming and changed my career field and work for a local IT company. Keep up the great work.
Well, thank you. That's a nice email.
Yeah, I got that this morning.
That's from Cole this morning, huh? All right. Well, so I just in the show notes right now am pasting in links for the Dogcatcher and BeyondPod. I've heard from a lot of people. We just wanted to bring it up because we're really sorry about that, everybody. It's it's what happens when you kind of go with another provider for that kind of stuff. So,
all right. Well, so that is this episode of the Faux Show. The newsletter will be coming out sometime in the next week because it's going to be the April newsletter, and April's almost over. Signal. And TechSnap tomorrow.
TechSnap tomorrow.
All right. Well, let's see. What is the next award? Oh, yeah. Okay. So next award show. It's the second Wednesday of May. What day is that? It is the 9th. May 9th is the next Faux Show Awards. And I want to know, one, how you think Jupiter Broadcasting can make money.
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you have an idea?
Especially now.
Right. Yeah. That would be handy. Or two, who would you punch in the face and why?
Oh, yeah.
So you can answer both if you want, but answer one or the other. Include a picture if possible, and a brief story. What? I
just love the idea of who you want to punch in the face. I just have a lot of ideas.
Yeah. All right, and I'll be doing a Minecraft post show that you probably won't see on YouTube for a little bit because I hate editing. But
seriously, you guys.
I really do.
The PETA.
It is. So anyway, we will see you next week. Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The Faux Show on jupiterbroadcasting.com/Faux Show. Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for Faux Show.